الله وبركاته شباب. معكم محمود محمد من قناة محمد تونز. أتمنى تكونوا بخير ورب تكونوا بخير وكل سنة وانتم طيبين. وتعالوا نستمتع مع بعض بأساسنز كريد فالهالا. لي يومين ما فتحتش اسجل، كان عندي ظروف كده والحمد لله الدنيا تمام، ودلوقتي هبدأ اسجل تاني. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل في القر عليا. تمام يا شباب، يلا بينا نبدأ.
Paranoid no.
طبعا فاكرين انتوا الثلاث مفاتيح اللي هنا دول اللي عنيد جدا عشان اجيبهم. تعال نشوف هنا بقى فين الراجل اللي هنتكلم معاه ده. فين يا سونون؟ يلا يا سونون. طبعا يا شباب انا حبيت اوريكم حاجة. احنا خلاص الاوردر
The CX.
فاضل لنا 4 على مطرقة صوف. خليكم معانا عشان تشوفوا اقوى سلاح في اللعبة.
Skills, abilities.
مش هسمع مبروك. اعلى رينك في اللعبة مش هسمع مبروك. ها سموني في الكومنتات مبروك، لا ازعل مني، ازعل وعيط واكلفكم تقولوا مناديل بقى والدنيا تبقى مش تمام. انت حر. انا كنت نفس المكان يا ربي. يا نهاري، ده واحد لما يشوف على اللعبة يومين بيحس نفسه ان هو عبيط وهو بيلعب لسه. هسجل لكم على فكرة الفيديو اللي هروح فيه دفع مطرقة صورة على حسب الاحداثيات اللي انا فاكرها. بس طبعا لو طول الفيديو بقى خليكم معايا برضه عشان تشوفونا واحنا بنمسك مطرقة صورة، وهخليكم معانا برضه وانا بجيب سلاح قادم ان شاء الله. بس عاوز اشارك على رقم قادم ومطرقة صورة. السيف معايا ده قوي برضه.
Find and speak to Goodwin, world.
يلا يا جودوين هاتلي الباقي.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones.
والشفا القلوب.
Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
بتقول الأساطير اللي انت بتقولها.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what you asked. Do this yourself, then. I will take my reward and go. Do this. I did only what you asked.
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
أنا ممكن أخذ المملكة منك والهم اللي أنت شايفه. ثانية واحدة شباب، وضع تليفوني. وصلت يا شباب معاكم، معلش.
God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Abel? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred, and he's calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing.
بيقول احنا محاربين وخاطرين بمعنى الأصح يعني.
I see you, child. Come.
The bad reef, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Money, I have money for you. 115.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it'll keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
هتتبعها تيجي تروح للقائد بتاعها.
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't scroll on nothing.
Question the children about the quill.
Cowbreath, you little street rat.
No! Get off! Come on, someone help me! Yours for the
قتلت الجندي.
taking!
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I don't, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Alwyn and Wigbert. They see everything.
دلتني عن مكان الراجل اللي مشغلها بيقول انت واضح عليك انك انت شجاعة جدا. البنت دي دلتني على دول
It's yours for the taking.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
He's going to fall.
Question the children about the quill.
في عيل فوق على وشك ان هو يترفع فين ده
He's so brave. Like his young King Alfred.
Question the children about the quill.
He's going to fall. Oh, my
مين ده اللي هيقع؟
Question the children about the quill.
Jump, little flea! Jump, flea! Jump! Stop it, you grubkin! If he falls, God will punish you! I will show her I love her. Come on, Esselbert!
تعمل ايه يا
It's high! Why is it so high? If I die, tell her I think only of her!
مش وقت القصة دلوقتي.
What are you doing all the way up here?
Don't try and
تعمل
stop
ايه
me!
هنا؟ ما تحاولش
I will
توقف.
get that flower, and then she'll see how much I love her!
A brave choice, little fellow.
Even if I get smashed on the ground like an overripe plum, I'm just getting my breath back. The climb was hard. I'm girding my, loins.
Loins, eh? Or I could get it for you. I would hate to see such a ferocious flame snuffed out.
I mean, if you insist. But I could get it if I wanted to. Just so you know.
بيقول له انا ممكن اجيبها لك انا على فكرة مش شرط انت. فين الوردة ايه؟ انا مش شايفش ورود يا جدعان.
Question the children about the quill.
The stranger missed! That could have been Esselbert's mangled noggin. What a terrible shot! Boo!
Question the children about the quill.
هي فين الوردة الغبية دي؟ وبعدين
Tear-stained letter.
حد شاف ورود يا جدعان يساعدني؟ هو مديني في وشي، بس فين في وشي؟
Look, Esselbert, look! 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 Look!
في وشي بس فين في وشي؟ ما
She
مسكتش.
missed. The stranger missed. That could have been Esselbert's mangled noggin. What?
لا صح ما شفتهاش، بس مش هفلتها. انا كنت برجح بس هي دي اللي مش هي. يا ابو ما مسكتش الحبل اللي هو خايفة ولا ايه؟
What a terrible show! Boo! Boo!
ماشي. كنت جدد تموت يعني. انت كنت جدد تموت يا حمار. حق عليا ان انا مش عايز اموت.
She missed. The stranger missed. That could have been Esselbert's mangled noggin.
معلش اللي يلعب مع العيال ما يطلعش من الكراريس
Terrible show!
دلوقتي.
Boo! Boo! Oh, saints alive! Did you see that? God sent Esselbert an angel! Is it over? If I'd known it was that easy.
You would have done it yourself. Risked life and limb. But great men know the value of a champion. What will you do with such a treasure?
It's for her. It's all for her. So she'll finally notice me.
دول كل ده عشان خاطر
Athelflaed, what do you say to the sweet boy?
Thank you for the flower. It is very beautiful. Now we are betrothed, and I will grow up to be a great king. And you will be my fair lady.
What say you, daughter? Do you think him a worthy suitor? He
هيبقى
risked so
ملك
much
قوي
to declare
وانت
his
هتبقي
love.
زوجتي.
I will tell my husband the king you claim our daughter's hand. When you are a little older, of course. Come, dearest.
Flowers, holy cow! You actually gave a flower to the princess! And now we are betrothed. Takes more than
والله
that.
كنت فاكرها طبعا انها ملك قوي.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
انت جعان؟ طب ما تقف خلينا نشوف هنعمل لك اكل ولا هنجيب لك ايه.
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
لا المفروض تنزل بالبيت يا ابور ما تهبليش يا ابور.
Oh God! Oh God! King Esselbert the First, Lee of Winchester.
Find and speak to the girl.
Sunan, guide me.
المكان عالي عشان اشوف البيت فين واتكلم عنه.
Find and speak to the girl.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this,
البيت محروقة
things just
لما
go
لقيتها.
whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf!
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
But money, how about some coin? 200 charisma left.
Turn around. Walk away. And you keep your insides inside.
All right, no harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
قلت لها ارجعي ورا وممكن تحافظي على راسك بالجسم.
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
What are you up to?
بأي يعني بهرب زي السحلية ولا زي ايه.
I am looking for the quill. What did you steal? What are you up to?
I'm looking for the quill. So I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give her what you took. Maybe she can save us.
زي الفار.
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
حظ سعيد يا المحاربة. أتمنى إن كنت
Bag. Fabric. A rare no dense quiver upgrade. Increase maximum. Berserker hood. World. Order. Hilda. Conversation. Press spacebar 01. Press spacebar.
دلتني على مكانها. كان واحد من الغرفة. يلا ايفور هلا هوب.
Cast about this land, my friend. I should watch out for a mousetrap.
Find and assassinate the quill.
والله فرحان وحسبي الله ونعم الوكيل في الأرض علي. أنا فرحان حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل في الأرض علي. طب مش فرحان إن أنا هجيب اللعبة، أنا فرحان إن أنا هجيب مطرقة صور.
Find and assassinate the quill.
I like the pretty things.
I'm going to marry King Alfred. Magister Battus' stealing is going to whisk me away from all this toil. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
الكل بيموت بتحبس الأطفال وبتحسهم على
I didn't get nothing today.
ما عرفش يسرق أي حاجة النهاردة.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
مفيش أكل كافي. احنا بنموت من الجوع. أنا قادر أرد.
Find and assassinate the quill.
فين الحماس أصلاً؟
Find and assassinate the quill. Bag. Berserker.
خلاص ان شاء الله نجيب رداء صور وخليه هو الظاهر. قلتها له بن حباب عيني.
Find and assassinate the quill.
مينك يا كويل.
Find and assassinate the quill.
فخ. كل ده الاكل عنديهم العيال ما بياكلوش.
That's her! Dimwit Dane didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn.
دلتهم
You
عليا.
have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
لو جبتوا نفرين ثلاثة أنا هزعل. الله. خد دي. خد دي. وضعك يا ايفور. سيطرة بس يا احمد. خد يا حمار انت وتسكت كده.
May your roof shield me.
هو السؤال هنا انت قاعد اتفرج على انا مش هعرف اطلع لك يعني. الله بس خرابيط. ايه ده دول مات. حفظنا السسبنسف كده يعني. حمستني شوية كده. وش ده؟
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
تعالوا واكتبوا ولا قولوا.
Coward! Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them.
عشان يسرقوا ويجي.
Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Owlin so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you can't. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
مش هضحي بالابرياء.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
عيب خلينا اوطي اجيب العملة من الارض. كنت تدهاني اسهل في ايدي. ناقص واحد يا مصطفى.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Report to Goodwin. Order. The CX, Selwyn, the rake. The rake. Note taken from the father. Press left. Tat fu. Reevder Gorm. The rake. The CX. Press left.
ناقص the CX. لو في بعد 400
Skill. Fate.
يقوي المعدات تاني مش مهم. بس انا اعرف ان اعلى رينك في اللعبة 400. خدت نوتة
Order.
على الأوردر
The CX. The CX. The rake. The rake. The rake.
دي ناقص لها واحدة ولوش. نفسك يا بابا بس بلا محاربين بلا بتاع يسقط ليه على دمك شوية.
World. Not.
بدل ما والله هجيب الجيب
Not synchronized.
فيكم برا.
Not synchronized. Hold left mouse.
باخدها. تمام همشي على رجلي في المدينة. تعالى مش همشي على رجل المشوار ده كله. اروح اعمل البرج الاخير عشان ما عملتوش. اوعى من الحرس، اوعى من حيحة. بس هنا بس ما تعضش حد. عض بس هي اي حد وحش. ثانية واحدة يا شباب. معاكم يا شباب. معلش جالي مشوار هروح وهكمل الفيديو على طول. بس ان شاء الله هروح اخد البرج ده واروح مكان المهمة واخد المهمة واوقف الفيديو. ونشوفكم في فيديو تاني ان شاء الله في نفس اليوم باذن الله. جري بقى. مش منخر على المشوار اخذ في طريق اخر عضو اوربر.
There's drinking to be done. Who's with me?
لا تذكر. بعدين يا بوس.
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Sploot, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard?
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Eildorbana. That's life destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you. What does a reeve do, exactly? I could
use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It's the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you certain the Seax is dead? My reward will ease my hurt. Where is Ilfred now? Are you certain?
Are you sure the Seax is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Seax is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Order. The CX. Conversation with Haika of Free.
هي بتقول ان ذا سيكس ممكن يكون عايش، ممكن يكون يعني دمه وحوار كده هم عاملين غربة شبشيشة ولا صدرك ملبش. مشكلتها ان البيوت مش جنب بعضها، متعرفش تاخدها نصيب بقى زي اسسن اللي متعودين عليها. مش خسارة نخلص اخر واحد من الاوردر ده ان شاء الله نروح مشواري بعدين بإذن الله. يا رب الكهرباء ما تقطعش. انا اكيد اخاف اطول بالفيديو والكهرباء تقطع.
Attend the bishop's funeral.
If the bishop is Wormmeal, then here should be the proof.
جنازته. الحمد لله. تعال نعرف هنا.
Investigate the funeral.
Lord grant my brother Aelfer.
Only his face was burned. That seems like a strange accident. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfirth was a brute.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
Charisma level 4. I believe your brother still lives.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on. And all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, he said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me.
Spread out.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more of the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfrith will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Bag. Quet or order. Eel converse. World. Hold left mouse button. Fast travel.
بس لو القصة أجبرتني على كده هعمل ايه ساعتها؟ بس ساعتها بقى أنا ما قداميش حل بقى. هشيل ايفور من البطاقة. أنا أعمل ايه؟ أنا يمكن القصة أنا المفروض هلحقه بإذن الله هلحقه. ولابد وحتما إن أنا ألحقه برضك كده. مينفعش نسيبه والله. بعدين في الحوار ده فين الاشياء يا جدعان؟ انا حاسس ان الاشياء من هنا وفي اشياء من هنا. هاي وصلت فين؟
Aid me, be my eyes.
بيته هنا. يلا يا بور بسرعة وحياة ابوك عشان
Find and assassinate the CX. Find and assassinate the CX. Find and assassinate the CX.
Must be blocked from the other side. Jammed. Need to get on the other side. The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Kill the CX.
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English.
Kill the CX.
And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfrith is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates and choose the man who
Kill
will
the
shepherd
CX.
our flock.
The king is mine!
By God, it's true. The bishop lives.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds.
My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will be transformed into something far worse for all of us.
المؤمن خالص هو عمر الأوردر.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a true Christian. He tried to kill your king.
He wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king? You are a heathen and a devil.
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned Order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
دلتني على مكان المفتاح.
Bag. Order. Sister Blaswith. Sister Blas. Note taken from the sea.
دلتني على مكان.
Press spacebar mark target.
ومعلوشها قريب برضه.
World.
هنا في السر الأول وبعدين هي هناك. تعال نخلص السر ده. طيب يا شباب أنا لحد هنا هوقف الفيديو. هوقف الفيديو. خلص الحاجة من الفيديو إن شاء الله من نفس المكان ده. ونرجع تاني نشوفكم على خير. سلام.